About to get started here. As you can see, streaming there. Downloading some images. Should just take another minute or so. They don't know Roku, that's funny. Just pulling up the channel here so I can see if anybody's chatting at me. So as promised, about to get the Destructo going on here with the XPS 15 machine. Nothing fancy. Pretty hardcore, honestly. Should be pretty cool though. I'm going to get started in about another minute. So I'm a minute 30 seconds into this stream. Chat won't be on screen, so if you have any questions about what I'm doing, please chat. I will answer your questions. I have the chat window over here to my right by this laptop. This is my Mac. This is the one that's streaming everything. Hey Chris, how goes it, man? And this machine is downloading my images, which I'm going to load on a USB stick. This little Samsung deal. I've used this for many an OS load on a machine. Just for the other camera. And then we're going to load it on the XPS 15, which is sitting on the ground beside me right now. But just waiting for this image to download here. Looks like we got just a few more seconds on the 1810 version. And that is the one that I wanted to use. So I'm not even worried about this 1804 one. That's the long-term support edition. But I want this one. So I downloaded this on Ubuntu. Right here, went in Ubuntu, I picked download, and then went over here and clicked on this to get the 1804 LTS long-term support version. Clicked on this to get the 1810 version, which I have just finished downloading. So that's where you go get the downloads if you want those. There's other stuff on the Ubuntu site like this stuff, whatever, Internet of Things, Kubernetes, OpenStack, all that good jazz. They do a lot of work, but. So I got my download. The other one's got 2 minutes left. We'll go kind of a little slow here. But the way you create a startup disk with this contraption is let's see, I always type something like USB, I believe. Yep. There we go. It's the startup disk creator. All you see is the C, but there it is. Oh, look, it's already. The cool thing is the second you download it, if it's in the download directory, it'll go ahead and pick that for you. I'm going to go ahead and take this USB deal and just plug that in. There we go. There. It is now available. If you're curious, I'm also using a Logitech mouse. It's a quiet mouse that I got, so I wouldn't disturb people that are asleep because I used to work near people that were sleeping at home. Yeah, no, weird. Anyway, so there is the flash drive. It's a 32 gig, i.e. 29.9 gigabytes is available. And I want 1804 on it, so I'm going to say make startup disk. And yes, formats everything on it. So when you do this, everything's nuked. Everything is gone. Hey, yo. So this should just take a few seconds. I'm not really sure why I'm worried about that other download. I'm not actually going to use it right now. $30 seconds left though, or we'll let it keep going. Meanwhile, this is downloading here. Or writing. writing, not downloading. It's writing it to the USB disk. Yeah, the video lag. I don't understand why my video lag is bad right now, but it is. Even though I have the device that's doing the streaming, I have it connected to a tethered gigabit connection on CenturyLink, and the latency is like non-existent. But something about OBS and this particular Mac that it's on and blah blah blah, something in there is just dragging it super slow. So I'm getting messages in chat about 40 seconds after I say it, something like that. Right now. Yes. Alright, so installation is complete, and I am effectively done with this computer. So just a little technical detail note here. I just unplugged this machine, and the reason is the adapters for the 13 versus the 15 are actually different. So I need to make sure that it's plugged into the right one. They're literally twice the size difference. I'll note those before I bail after doing all this though. Alright, so there is Windows. Beautiful, beautiful Windows. Now, let's see here. Let's actually get in here. I'm going to connect this and pull up. Let's see, let's put up Chrome real quick and just say how to boot from USB XPS 15. First created bootable USB. Yep, did it. Press F2 repeatedly. Okay, is that the November 10th, 18? Gen 2 wiki. This would be good enough detail. So F2 would be it. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to put this in this USB drive over here. Yes, choose what happens. You aren't going to get to dictate what happens, Windows. Oh yeah, I'm definitely streaming 1080p too, based on what I guesstimate. I'm going to look real quick. It's your audio, stream is video. Yeah, I'm definitely doing, I'm doing 1080p, so if it can't handle 1080p, it's probably going to get a big hiccup. Why is... Oh, I am on screen. Okay. Alright, we're going to just shut this. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to do it the hardcore way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what is that? Oh, that was a weird screen. I've never seen that before. What the hell just happened? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slide to shut down your PC. Now I just want you to cut off. So did that work? I think I got it to work. Oh man, it's not focusing right again. Here, I'll clean it off. No? There you go. Looks a little better. Oh, you got to see the top of my fancy head too. Alright, so powering back on and F2, F2, 2, 2. Ah, it started Windows. Damn it. I missed the button. shut off again. Oh. Might be doing this totally wrong. I might need to actually shut it down. Yeah, it's like in some sleep mode or something. Let me actually shut this down properly. Shut down. Wish I could get this to sit right here, but that just isn't going to work. So you get the nice keyboard view for now. So maybe I can, oh, I know what I can do. Oh, this is going to be awesome. There we go. What the hell? That's super crooked. Yeah, there we go. Now hopefully that'll refocus when we boot back up here. All right, F2. Damn it. Maybe it's not F2. USB boot. Boot from USB Dell Community. Alright, so I'm over here looking at my other machine, trying to figure out this damn thing. Cannot boot from USB, phantom power, it didn't work, blah blah blah. Appear in F12 boot. Oh, there's F12 too. Always the damn steps. F12. F12 is the more common one. There we go. Flash drive, some partition 2, BIOS setup, Windows boot manager, UEFI. So do I need to turn off UEFI? XPS 15, USB boot, load Linux. Alright, there's our boot sequence. Windows Boot Manager. I don't think I care about the Windows Boot Manager at all. Add boot option. Boot option. US Samsung flash drive. Oh, maybe boot path security, always accept internal hard disk drive. Advanced boot option enabled. UEFI network stack. I think that might be, oh, that's cute. How to install XPS 15. I don't want to do dual boot. I just want to install it. How to install Linux at XPS 15 9570. Dual boot. Image flash. Yeah. Okay. You don't use set USB devices at the top of the boot order because USB devices set up for UEFI booting don't even appear in that list. The boot list in USB file only shows devices that are registered in the firmware. But even if you were using legacy BIOS booting, moving USB device to the top of the list just to install an OS once is a waste of time. Better is press F12 at boot to access the one-time boot menu. That's what I did. And that's where you'll, oh, yeah, that's right. So let's do this, escape, and then F12. There we go. So that's the boot menu. So now, theoretically, I guess I'm going with Samsung flash drive. I'm assuming that is this Samsung flash drive, and Samsung isn't the thing in it. Because the other drive I have too is also a Samsung drive. Let's do this. Let's see what we get. Oh, that was what I wanted. Oh yeah, I think that's correct. Oh, something's going on. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. God, it's so fuzzy. What the hell? Come on, camera. Sorry about the totally trash camera options here. Maybe I need to switch them around. Or maybe I can just do camera. Which one's camera 2? That's camera 2. Oh, weird. So it's kind of... Oh man. This actually looks nice. It's 18.0 whatever it is. Is it refocusing? It seems like it's refocusing. Alright. I'm going with it. Oh, and I got my mouse running already. So basically I have an OS. This is a USB booted OS, right? But I'm not going to do that. I want to do install Ubuntu 18.10. Wow, this is really, really nice on this screen. I know it's hard to see with this damn crappy 1280 by whatever 720p camera in the video here. But that's what I got for now. So let's do this. Some of you on this channel may actually know what I'm typing. But hey, don't steal my passwords. Because y'all probably know Elegion. It's a badass band. So did we do that? Yeah, we did. Okay, so normal, download updates. I'm going to do this because I don't want all that other crap. Yes. And I'll do third-party stuff later if need be. Mount point, that. Device for bootloader installation. SDA. What is this? You have selected an entire device to partition. Then all current partitions will be removed. Note this will do any odd new this operation. Yeah, no. Right. Oh dear. So that's working. Yeah, so the computer is a 32 gig stick. It doesn't appear to actually see the drive in the machine. So, interesting challenges here. Seriously, that pisses me off about the makers too. Like, why did you come up with something that already freaking worked? Okay, so that... So here, let's do this. We got internet, so let's... Yeah, so... XPS 15, Ubuntu doesn't see hard drive. Well, let's say it's solved one too. What is all this crap? I don't want Windows. Created a bootable disk which boots fine, but the installer and file manager do not detect the hard drive. What is the problem? How do I solve it? Oh, in Windows, run command prompt as admin. Invoke safe mode. Restart the PC and enter the BIOS during setup. Change the IDE from HCI mode, then save and exit. HCI mode. Windows 10 will launch safe mode. Right click the Windows icon and select the command prompt. Cancel safe mode booting with the command blah blah blah. Restart your PC once more, and this time it will boot normally, but with HCI mode activated. Okay, we're gonna go do that in a minute if if the other thing isn't the key here. Is that what it is? Oh, that's forever ago. So we need to change to HCI mode, huh? Well, I'm gonna pull this up on the other machine. So XPS 15 Dell doesn't C drive. Oh no, that's not a Dell. Doesn't see internal hard drive. Oh wow, what craziness this is. That's what I wanted to do. It's here, ask Ubuntu. XPF 15 hard drive. Can't find any disk in Dell. Yeah, this is what I want to do. Boot the BIOS. Why does Windows have hard ties in it? That must be that stupid Windows security crap. Do y'all know what the reasoning is behind that? Here, we'll get out of this. Quit. Power off. Sure, taking a minute. It's getting there. The fan is running. That's weird. I'm just going to shut it down. Why wait, right? I'm going to take this out. See about switching it. I don't see why. Yeah, F12, F12, F12. Truth. I don't see why I got to go into Windows though, per that info, to redo it from IDE to HCPI. I don't even know what. That doesn't even sound modern, but I'm gonna go look at it real quick in Windows. Pulled up the doc here. So in Windows here, it says go to run command. Okay, running. Then invoke safe mode boot with the prompt. So BC edit set. That was current safe boot. Oh, get out of here. Safe boot, current safe boot, minimal. Oh my god, stop taking focus, you piece of shit. Oh, BBC edit. It's from 16, 18. There's an 18 update. Well, here we're just gonna go out to the BIOS and look at this. Hello, the Onion. Currently working on getting Ubuntu installed on this machine, and right now I just booted from the USB stick, put it on this Samsung puppy, and we booted into 1810. But yeah, the problem is it doesn't see the local hard drive of the box. box being this machine. So let's see here. Device configuration maybe? Oh no, yeah, quit without saving, yes. BIOS setup. And then system. So we got the boot, whoa. It's an interesting boot sequence gone down to nothing. So SATA operator. RAID on, HCIPI, oh wait, let's not do that. SATA is configured for HCI mode. RAID on, SATA is configured to support RAID. Drives, SATA, smart reporting, enable USB boot support, Dell Type C dot configuration, independent of USB and Thunderbolt adapter configuration, enable Thunderbolt CI pre-boot modules, boot support. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it's a UEFI BIOS. Touchscreen. Secure boot enable. Enables or disables the secure boot option. Secure boot to be enabled. The system needs to be in UEFI mode. And the legacy option for ROM option needs to be turned off. That is done. So can I even install Linux with secure boot thing on? Or is that how Microsoft controls the hardware now? I don't really remember how that works. It says drives here. This field, these fields let you enable or disable various drives on board. Okay, I have all those. RAID on. So maybe go HCI. Attention. Changes the security officer from booting or require a reinstall. May prevent your operating system from booting or require a reinstall. Attention. The E-module and other eSATA devices only function in HCI or RAID mode. Are you sure you would like to continue? SATA operation is being changed. Let's say no for now. Let's look at boot path. This one. Legacy option runs allowed and if secure boot is enabled. Well, let's just get rid of that for now. Yes. Okay, secure boot mode. It works with this mouse. That's cool. SATA operation. UEFI boot path. Always external hard drive. Advanced boot options. I'm not going to do that either. UEFI legacy. How do you... Okay, I'm going to put this one back in. Let's see, add a boot option. So there's this in PCI root, USB. Okay, and then back, did that. Choose with some USB sticks in particular, but can't remember having had this issue with my UEFI machine. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know, seriously, it's so annoying about the BIOS. Like, the shit just worked before. But, yeah, so, I'm not really sure what the deal is. What didn't happen is it couldn't see the internal drive. So, I need to figure out what the deal is with that. And then it should work. I mean, it's already booted once and started up fine. It's a beautiful looking screen, especially with this HD 4K thingy on it. Let's try that though. Hey Axel, yeah, Axel 1221. Currently working on getting Ubuntu 18.10 put on this XPS 15, this Dell XPS 15. It currently has Windows 10 and some other crap on it, and I just want to get Linux running on it. That's my primary OS, so I want to make sure that all my machines are either running Mac OS or Linux, one or the other. And right now what I'm doing is I got this over here, this Mac streaming everything, and what? I ended up in Windows again. And then this is my XPS 15 that I'm reloading. Loaded the USB drive here with the appropriate image and everything. And now I'm just restarting, hitting F12 a bunch to try to get the boot screen. the initial attempt, I booted into Ubuntu 18.10, and then it didn't see the hard drive of the internal machine. So that's what I'm trying to fix right now. Yeah, it's just F12. But I keep hitting it at the wrong time. Maybe I do need to hit function F12 now. Maybe I tweaked something. I was just in the BIOS and changed. What did I do? I turned off. I turned off one of the things. Yes, whatever. I turned off the secure boot so that I can see if that'll get me somewhere with it finding the drive. All right, doing the function key this time. First time I did it worked, but I don't know. Keyboards, now I just skipped it altogether. What the hell? Maybe I just put it to sleep somehow. I don't know. It's kind of weird. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do the power button function F12, holding it down. And it completely skipped it. Yeah, just skipped it. Okay. Try that one more time. So Windows, shut down, shutting down. And what are we doing here? Come on, did it finish? I'm waiting for the fan to quit spinning. The fan was spinning. Oh, maybe that's the Mac over here vibrating the desk like a crazy machine. There we go. So hold down F12. Oops, caps lock off. No? Maybe that's supposed to come on. Shit, skipped it again. Okay, I'm the worst person at holding a function key, I guess. Oh, what's the... It deleted the link, Ken. Also, thanks for joining, by the way. I just now noticed your name. Because it's in purple, I can barely see it on the black background. Yeah, I'm pressing too late is what I'm doing. So I'm holding it down from the get-go now. My bootable thing? You mean the USB stick? It should be 64-bit. Everything should be 64-bit. At least that's what I downloaded. Now I'm getting pissed. What is this not? What was the link that you referred to before where it says did deleted link? Now there should be a Ubuntu image that you can install into a machine with UEFI mode. Just gonna hit it 500 times. Ah, I got it that time. Okay. UEFI Samsung flash drive. Let's try that. Oh, you're on the phone? I've been watching on the phone a few times lately. It's kind of interesting. Like, especially if you just got some headphones, you want to listen to stuff. It's kind of cool. But it's hard to type and interact. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's bad placement of keys. All right, let's see here. How's the? Oh, that's unfocused again. Do 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 do. Now it kind of focused, but it didn't. It went all blurry. This camera really pisses me off sometimes. It seems to be doing that a lot more. So let's see what we see now. Ah. Oh, y'all can't really see that anyway. Oh, maybe the password wasn't right. No, it looks like it was good. Cool. Download updates while installing Ubuntu. Not available because there's no internet connection. Oh. Oh, great. Come on, there's an internet connection. I think I just typed the password wrong. Connecting. Hey, Clarkio. Ah, that connected. Okay, there we go. Install. Yeah, sure. Some is proprietary. That's fine. Oh wait, I wanted to do not that. I wanted to do minimal install. Directly into the. That's so that onion. That's what this 1810 booted me into. I mean, it's a nice looking interface, really cleaned up and stuff. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the deal is in regards to that. Well, I'm going to add you to AutoHost, Clarkio. You know, feel free to do the same if you want to. I love how easy it is to add to AutoHost when someone's hosting, etc. or whatever. But otherwise, you got to go find. Oh shit! It's still doing that. Wait, device for bootable load installation. All right, so let's see here. Dell XPS 15. What device is this? I don't even know what device this is. It is the 15, but it's not. Well, it's not that one. It's not that cheapy one. It's this one. Yeah. Well, it's got more than that too. But how do you find the numbers for this? For these machines? Da, da, da. You see that? No, I don't see it. So, get the laptop code for XPS 15 Dell. No? I guess it's 9570. That's what I'm doing, right? 9570. That's what this one is. Maybe. Okay. It seems logical enough that that's what it is. So I'm going to go with that. Dell XPS 15 9570 Ubuntu 1810 can't find drive. Snelling this. Oh, that's 1804. That's an Ubuntu page 3. From RAID HCO BIOS, install Ubuntu, but what, maybe, do I actually need to go, I need to go undo that probably. Boot disable secure boot, set Thunderbolt security to no security, and change disk type from RAID to HCI and BIOS. Install Ubuntu, but on hitting restart now the computer freezes and I have to hold off on the thing. On reboot, hit E in the grub screen and do that stuff. On successful boot, add the same parameters. Install tip and run system. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Stable Ethernet connection with Ubuntu 18.4 and TB16 combination. Oh yeah. At startup, Ethernet works fine. Notification for those 3 connected blocks, but after a while, question mark shows up on the icon, although everything still works fine. Then sometimes the connection fails and won't come back only after rebooting. Oh, that's a fun thing to know about. So this is when? From 1/22/19. Oh, great. So I'm on the bleeding edge here of, whoops, there's some issues. TB16. This would be the TB16. I have the TB16, but not even. I'm just trying to get this damn thing installed. Got my hands on this. It's a very nice laptop. Getting ready. It's a bit tricky, especially the NVIDIA driver. Oh joy! I've gone down a fun path. I've seen numerous online tutorials on installing different versions of Ubuntu on different XPS. However, not all work. Therefore, this tutorial is a summary of what works for this specific setup, and I hope it does for others. Okay. So you already did that. And select the HCI mode in the SATA option under system configuration. Press apply and then exit. Log in as usual. Still don't understand what the hell that has to do with anything. Select the Windows partition, most likely to be the largest one. Right click on it and say shrink volume. Oh, this is for dual booting. Reboot. Press F12 when you see the Dell logo. Select the one with the boot from UEFI in it. Hover over the option try Ubuntu without installing. Press E. No mod set. Well, I need to go set that drive stuff anyway. So I guess I'll log out. Quit. Yeah, the chat disappears whenever you change machines. We're actually restarting. This always takes like a whole minute to restart from here. Yeah, I'm betting that it'll be okay, and I bet that some of the driver issues or whatever with the NVIDIA thing will be fine too. I'm not super worried about it. There were other conflicts with the other machine that I had, but it works fine too. Then of course my XPS 13 works fine, so worst case scenario, I end up just surrendering and going the old Windows 10 route anyway, even though I'm sure that would be kind of sadness. I don't really want to deal with Windows 10 anymore. I just want to run what I need to run, which is Linux. Alright, power button. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on. F12 8 million times. I would just hold it down, but I don't seem to ever press it at the right point to actually start holding it down, so I just hit it a whole bunch. There we go. So go back to the BIOS. Over here, where is it? Drive, something. Oh, system, config, drives, smart. Your RAID on. Let's go to HCPI. Yes. Apply. Okay. Exit. And back to the drawing board here. Yeah, I moved 100% to Mac from Windows. Well, I've always used Linux a little bit. And I moved 100% to Mac 8 years ago for my core development machine. And before that, I'd been using Windows for well over a decade. But now, like I don't need Windows for anything. Like, I don't even actually play games on it. The games that I play are fine with Steam OS, which run on Linux too. So everything I do either needs Linux or maybe Mac OS. Like I do some video stuff in Mac OS, but I'm slowly figuring out how to do that with various Linux software too, and just dropping out of the whole. I would love to just get it down to Linux. I mean, sometimes it's clunky, but I don't have to fight with excess advertisement stuff, and a lot of things work better, such as distributed systems development. Like recently I was trying to do some work against a distributed database, and I couldn't even really get it going on anything but Linux. I could get it going on Mac OS, a little bit of tweaks. Windows required huge hacks to make it work, and I needed Docker, which I didn't have because I didn't have Windows Pro at the time, which I could have gone to the Docker machine, but then, yeah, so like already just explaining it, too many steps. I wonder if this will show. Can you actually look in here at this? Oh, that doesn't look good at all. 16 gigabytes. That doesn't even look like the. That didn't even look like what I had before. Oh, weird. So, are we froze now? Okay, waiting. Ah, there we go. Okay, that was a little freaky. That didn't happen the last time. Connecting. How are we doing connecting? Fatty Dakota. Robert Lynn. I wonder who that is. I wonder if that's my neighbor. There's Xfinity. Xfinity is my neighbor. Alright, let's try that. And what are we going to do here? How's this going to work? Spinny wheel, spinny wheel. Not sure what it's doing. Again. I wonder what happens if I go over here and just... I don't need Amazon. I don't need the question mark thing. I don't need the HAP. I mean, this is booting from a USB stick. Why would I want... Well, I guess you could do other things to it. Don't need that either. Or Thunderbolt. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, this is good. This is real good. Okay, I'm gonna like totally... Tables of the following devices are changed. Following partitions are going to be formatted. I don't know what the ESP one is. So go back. Erase disk and do this. Something else. We'll just go with that. Install now. Alright, looks like we're making some actual progress here. I'm not sure what ESP is, but I know that's just going to be the Linux drive. Let's go to the next one here. And let's change this to Seattle. Don't give me that crap. Yeah, show me Seattle. I'm not in LA. Of course the thing's still sitting there. So me. This core machine. And then, alright, look up here. Bloop. Oh, but the top one, what? I don't even know why I hit it. I guess I have to change the password. Everybody knows my frickin' password now. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, it's loading. Clapping time. So, I will admit, that was a little bit more than I had expected. On the Dell supported, well, on this thing, on the Dell supported 13, it came with Ubuntu. When I reloaded Ubuntu, everything just works on it right out of the box, right? But I guess this new XPS 15 has different something that makes it a little crazier or whatever. It isn't the default one, that's for sure. I have the terabyte drive, the video card, the one with as much dedicated video card as possible. Could be that I can't see the text, but could be that the hard drive had some hidden partitions for system restore. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting too, Ken. Is it probably has like a Windows boot partition with the actual ISO image or whatever it is that they do for recovery. But yeah, I don't care about that. It might have just left it alone. I'm hoping that it put it on the drive and just formatted the whole thing though. But it didn't really give me options around that under this path, and I'm just going like the minimal easy path right now. I'm not even trying to do anything advanced. Sweet old black and white BIOS. My work computer from MacBook Pro to a T480. Yeah. Only yo both, whatever that means. Yeah. Yeah, thanks Onion. The Onion. Look at there. This is one of the things I love about this too. Now, I gotta say, Windows 10. Props to Windows 10 for being way faster than I remember Windows 7 or Windows 8 installing. It took forever to get that installed. And heaven forbid you had to do something like actually make it usable post facto, like install Visual Studio or something. That was another hour or whatever. And heaven forbid you needed to get the gigabyte downloads for that. But I loved using Visual Studio a lot, but it's just too much. Like once this is up and running, I can get Visual Studio Code and the JetBrains suite in probably like 10 or 15 minutes or something, especially if my connection is decent. Have I ever used Ubuntu before? I primarily use Ubuntu, or I should say a Debian variant. I've been playing with Budgie, and I've been playing with Elementary and some of the other ones, which look really, really nice. Let's restart now. And let's pull this. Any other changes will not be preserved. Right, so let's pull out this. We'll restart. Genie? I don't actually know. Genie? Yeah, that's what you wrote. G-E-N-A. I don't know that one. Always willing to try out new ones, though. I'm kind of a big fan of playing with different OSs. Always been kind of a nut about tweaking them and tuning them and all that kind of junk. It's weird how long this one particularly takes. But it's going. Slowly but surely. Okay, get some side view. I don't know what... I don't know what that is. Menthol throat spray? It sounds like it'd kill me. So you can see my setup here. I got the tripod up here. This is the thing restarting. Sort of. Yeah, I guess it's restarting. And the Mac that's streaming everything at the moment. So, back to primary desktop. And I'm using if you're wondering what I did here, I got this Parasite eyewear case, which is pretty neat. It folds down kind of flat to stay hidden. Otherwise, you can put your crazy ass glasses in here. And if y'all know me, I got some crazy ass glasses. What do I got on? Oh, I got normal ones on today. But it's a pretty cool case, and it's worked out perfectly to be the miniature tripod mount for the camera. So now I'm starting to wonder, like, what's up here? Did we freeze? Oh yeah, I use Nano a fair bit too. I end up using VI, Nano, and every freaking editor under the sun, just because I have a tendency to get used to whatever the team is working with, and then I use that, right? I'm not... I'd rather debate architectural things than go on about editors and formatting and syntax outlay and whatever. Even though I'll do that too, but I'm always striving to kind of skip as much of that as possible, find consensus, and then move on to architectural and tactical decisions with the code. Okay, so quick vote here. Should I hard boot it? Cross my fingers? 200 screensavers. Oh, there we go. I'm glad I just left it. Started, hold until boot process finishes up. Snappy daemon process. If I don't think they've gotten there, I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can even zoom in. I don't know if it'll focus on that because this camera really sucks at actually focusing on anything. But the text is itty bitty. Maybe I can do it this way. Itty bitty. Is it focusing? Ah, damn it. Anyway, the text is wildly small. But it's making progress. So, let's see here. Watchdog bug. Soft. Lockup. CPU stuck for 23 seconds. Plymouth K-Worker. Oh, I don't know what that is. That's weird. And it said started, hold, snappy daemon refresh, mounting mount unit for core revision 5662, and then mounted mount unit for core revision, well, same thing. And it said okay, and then stopped snappy daemon, starting snappy daemon, and then starting snappy daemon again, and yes, that's what it's doing. And then let's see, detected something. Watchdogs tripping out again. RCU sketch detected stalls on CPU task number 7. Oh joy of joys. So I guess this is the attempt for it to start up. It's normal, just boot it. Microsoft code just makes a line for these things, which is confusing. Nano is cool, simple, but yeah. That box is cool. Yeah, I'm a fan. Let's see here. Okay, hard boot time. I'm tired of waiting. I wanna try to do a fresh boot. I guess they've like turned off the power thing. You gotta hold it for like 20 seconds or some nonsense. There we go. It's like 12 seconds. What happened to 6 seconds or 7 seconds? Alright, try and boot round number 2. And let's take off all prospectively confusing devices. But he returns them blue collar. Y'all cracking me up. Alright, so Ubuntu is booting. This is positive so far. Oh man, let me do this. Maybe the camera will focus on it. Oh man, progress. Okay, I have login here. Yeah, sweet. Okay, let's get in on this. Can you see it? Oh, I know what might help. All right, gotta put the mouse back in here. That would be funny if that was actually the thing that made it not lock up. Oh, is it? Well, maybe it's just doing something. I don't know. So the mouse looked like it locked it up. That's weird. So I unplugged it just now. And it's like frozen. So that's freaking weird. Joy, joy, joy. See more software, not in Software Center. Yeah, I like Synaptic too. Oh, it's still working. It just is freaked out about my pointer, I guess. Let me try that again. No? Let's do this. Let's, I don't want to do the accounts. And now I can't do anything. All right, we're gonna hard boot it again. The interface looks gorgeous, though. I gotta say, I'm impressed by how cleaned up it is. It also looks gorgeous on the XPS 13 too, if you're looking to get one of those. All right, giving it a good reboot here. Booting, booting, booting. Come on, booting. All right, there we go. Yeah, the trackpad is not even working. That's... Oh, there it goes. It's working. You just skip this. Yeah, whatever. And then... let's go with done with that for the moment. Uh-oh. Stuck on something again. Let's do this. Here we go. Okay, that works. Sudo apt get update. Yeah, the mouse device thing is definitely locked up. Let's see about that. Yeah, so the lockups are pretty weird. Like, is that a lockup? No, something's going on. I feel like somewhere in the background there's some panics going on with the CPU or something, freaking the machine out. Oh. All right. I don't know what the... it looks like it's stuck. How do you go into... let's see here. Ubuntu. Left shift key as computer starts to boot. Shift key doesn't... Alright, let's do this. Let's go... we're going to start in Ubuntu safe mode. Alright. So now start that. It seems like you gotta hold it for a few seconds, or wait for it for a few seconds even after shutdown. So it says hold down left shift key in Ubuntu as it starts, and it should display the whatever, something safe mode, and give you the ability to do something with like some other stuff. The grub menu. Yeah, I don't know what else, but we'll find out here in just a second. Maybe I should just hit it like 50,000 times, since that seems to be my lucky technique. Did that work? I don't know. How do I know if I'm in safe mode? Here, I don't want any of this crap to run. Go away. Terminal clear. Oh, so the mouse stopped. Control F1. Let's control F1. Oh no, that didn't do anything. Oh, there we go. Sudo app. Sudo app get update. Gonna do the same stupid thing. It's my mouse. My mouse is still not working. Ubuntu, Dell, XPS 15, mouse, or trackpad, trackpad not working. Precision, Ubuntu General Touchpad. Okay, so it says it's playing around with the days and just now because it wouldn't shut down properly. I've edited grub, da-da-da-da. Thanks, worked for me too. Force with sudo nano, da-da-da. After reboot, the touchpad was working. What? Because it wouldn't shut down properly. I've edited. Yeah, so let's do this. Let's do edit grub with ACPI force, which let's do sudo nano etc default grub. No, we're just not running anything. Is that what it is? Oh, here we go. Oh, I give up. Are you going to shut it down again? Oh well. Pondering if I keep going this route. Oh, you sent it? Oh, like via... Where'd you send it to? Blurred the camera keeps blurring every once in a while. It's super frustrating. It's supposed to be hit shift and yeah, you get the safe mode thing. Yeah, whisper it. It seems to grab all sorts of any type of link stuff these days on Twitch. I'm guessing there's proprietary software for this too. I just don't know what I need to do to go get it. Alright, machine, come on. Boot, boot, boot. There we go. Is this freaking... Oh, now the keyboard doesn't work either. Oh wow, it just, yeah, it was in like some weird feeble state. Well, we're going to notch up attempt number 1 at installing Ubuntu on the XPS 15, Dell XPS 15, as a failure. That was definitely not easy to even get it to the point where we got it to, and it seems like the hardware is either shit supported or some other variation of crap, and Dell should really get it fixed. Getting back. Chat room reset again. Yeah, the chat room is not like, you need like a whole, you need an app for it or something. It's not all that fun, actually, when that happens. But if you can stay in the room and hang out, then I think the value add of Twitch is the community of it. It's pretty awesome to be able to talk to a lot of people, meet other people that you're working on stuff with or playing games with, you know, whatever. And that's the cool bit. So anyway, with that, like I was saying, I'm going to notch that one up to XPS 15 failure, Dell, and hopefully they get some support going on for this shit, because it's kind of ridiculous. The XPS 13 works flawlessly with Ubuntu, but their XPS 15 is Flake Wagon Central. That's kind of unfortunate. So with that, I'm going to look at it some more, but probably going to do it on another day, tweak around with it or whatever, and maybe I'll stream the Ubuntu installation success story for later. But right now, things ain't gone hunky-dory, and if I have to install Windows 10, I'm not going to stream that, because that's like failed at all the other things effort, and that's going to piss me off. But as it is, this is evidence to Dell. I'm going to send it to Dell and fuss at them. If anybody has any contacts over there, let's send it to them and see if they can allocate some resources to get their support fixed and put into the Debian core, which would of course by proxy be available on Ubuntu or whatever else other distro you're using that's Debian. So yeah, anyway, thanks everybody for joining. Next Saturday at 10 a.m. I will be doing a Learning Go stream. I will also be doing some Go coding and probably some other coding this week, but I'll primarily be down in Portland doing a distributed systems meetup and some other organizing things for some cool events that are coming, such as the ML for All conference, which we will be running again on April 28th through April 30th. So if you're into machine learning or just want to learn about machine learning, or hang out and see a bunch of cool talks on machine learning and hang out with people that are cool that might do machine learning or are interested in it, this is the conference for you. And it's going to be April 28th through 30th. We're working on getting the sign-up page, main page, CFP, and all that other good jazz. It's in PDX, and it's going to be 28th through 30th. And we should have the website and all that other jazz up very, very soon. And I will be posting that ASAP. Like the minute we post the site and it's actually live and we can hit it ourselves, I will go post the links and other information and other pertinent CFP stuff to my compositecode.blog. Well, that's redundant since I have it in that .blog thing. But yeah, it's compositecode.blog. Go there. You can also sign up on my Thrashing Code newsletter there, and if you just want to hear about events, just check the Hear About Only events, and I'll send you details on ML for All when the information is live. And also I'll send you anything like if I'm doing some Terraform workshops or some coding workshops or something like that, or just anything really, really cool and valuable that I happen to be organizing, I'll send out information via that newsletter. So check that stuff out and follow me or whatever you do on Twitch. Right? Follow, subscribe, do all that shit. Yay, cool. Thanks for watching. I'm going to bail for now and go drink a beer or something. So, everybody have fun. And Onion, I'll keep chatting with you about the other thing that you're talking about right now in your whisper. So, everybody else, cheers.